So I was running on just the battery, trying to turn this massive log to get the one knot that's in it at the top, and my battery started smoking. I thought, what the world? Come down in here and look at this with me. Look at this hot wire. You zoom me in. This hot wire started melting the battery itself. Welcome back to the Dusty Ranch, my friends. Join me today as we try to set a perfectly good sawmill on fire with a log that's extremely heavy. So out of this entire lot of logs, this is the one I'm probably the most excited about sawing.
Little did he know.
Looking at 32 inches across. At the large end there, this is the butt cut. Tell it's got pull out on it. It's got a wedge cut. It's the first cut they made. I found some metal in one of the other logs, so I'm praying that I don't have any in this one. If we look down the line here, there is some metal in this one right over here. I think you can see the bluing right there in the middle of that log. So I'm hoping there's no more metal. I just got some 747 blades. I'm using them for the first time, and I'd like to see organically how long they'll last, before, without hitting nails and metal and such. So let's grab the skid steer and see if it'll pick this bad boy up. "115 inches long, just under 10 feet. I would say zero taper on this log. This is a veneer quality log. 31, 32, 33 inches on the large end, 32, 33 on the small end. If it were cut at 8 feet, it would have zero knots in it. Veneer white oak log here. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's get into it and see what it looks like. Alright, so let me set the stage for you just a little bit. Right off the bat, I know this log is very heavy. The 873 here has a tipping weight of about 4,500 pounds, and the back wheels were not off the ground, but they were very close to being off the ground as I'm moving this log around. So let's just see how this thing struggles to lift this log. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit in a moment, and I actually have to use the clamp and the turner to get this thing flipped around. I'm working to get that knot, that one knot on the top, so I can cut it off. And here's what ends up happening. That was extraordinarily difficult for my sawmill, and I'm not 100% sure but what I don't have a fire going on. So I smell it, and it is definitely smoking. electric wires are extremely hot. I won't be using this thing for a while yet, so there's a fire. I've got a couple of fire extinguishers around here. Bought a couple extinguishers a while back just in case something ever happens. I pray I never have to use them, but better safe than sorry. So this is what it looks like. I had to pull my phone camera out to get a little better angle on it. This is what it looks like now. The whole stud area is melted. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have this little stopper here, but I'm not sure about running this now. I might have to take that loose and take a better look at it once it cools off. I mean, it's still, that's about as long as I want to touch it. Let's clean this battery off and then take a look at it. Pretty sure I have a washer in the truck. I'll set it on top of it, screw that back down, see if we can't keep on working. Wrap this back. It was wrapped in electrical tape, so I fixed that back. It was pretty charred. It makes me a little nervous. I never anticipated that happening. I guess on these big logs you can't run just battery. I'm also going to try to tighten it up a bit. Make sure it's good and tight. So honestly, I would have expected one of the breakers tripped before something like that happened. But now I know. All right, let's put it back together. So why did that terminal get so hot? A couple of things went on here. First off, that log, according to Forestry Forum, weighed in the neighborhood of 4,000 pounds. Secondly, I think that there was either a loose connection at the battery terminal or on that strip right there. So I've tightened up the battery terminal with the new washer, and I've also adjusted that contact on that copper strip there on the front of the mill. The only other thing that maybe a man could do is leave the engine running while he's turning those big logs. Maybe that extra alternator power would cause less heating on that battery. All in all,
It could have been much worse, and I'm thankful that it wasn't. I learned something, and I hope you did too. If you gained some value from this video, click that like button, consider subscribing, and we will finish this log on the next episode because it took way too long to fix this battery situation. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys keep it dusty.